Since today is Palm Sunday, I had it on my list of different topics to talk about to try and grow on social media. And one verse I wanted to talk about is Proverbs 3:5. And Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Rely not on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will guide your paths." And I remember when the first time I heard that verse, it actually wasn't at church. It wasn't by my dad or from anybody else that I care about. It was actually from a Metal Militia dirt bike video. I think it was Twitch and Ronnie Feist, and they were talking about when Jeremy Lusk passed away. And it was right around the time that all those guys, I think, had converted to Christianity, and they were kind of going through their faith, or at least growing in their faith and learning and things like that. I think it was Ronnie Feist that talked about Proverbs 3:5. I remember hearing him say it. This guy, those guys I used to look up to. They were the dirt bike kings back in the day. The freestyle kings, man. I love those guys. I love everything that they did. And I heard them talking about it. These guys are all tattooed and all gnarly and scary looking, and things like that. And I looked up to them and I heard them say that, and I'm like, wow, if they know that verse, I should know that verse. And then at the core of it, it's trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will guide your paths. And it kind of made me think, as I was probably 16, 17 at the time, it's like, that's something that I need to do to grow at, is to grow in my faith. And I need to trust. And I need to trust that by having that faith, he's going to guide my footsteps and lead me to where it is that I need to go. And it stuck with me ever since. And that's still one of my favorite verses. It's one of the few verses that I have committed to heart. I kind of want to bring that up just to say that you never know where you're going to hear the gospel from. You never know who's going to say something to you that's going to be impactful, that's going to linger with you and stick with you for the rest of your life. And so I think an issue with Christianity is a lot of people are very judgmental. And some of the most judgmental people are, in fact, Christians. And it kind of drives me nuts, because how else are you going to bring people to Jesus if all you do is critique everything that they do? Just because they don't look like you or they don't act like you, if they know Jesus, you're going to see them in heaven one day. And so I think that with having that attitude, it actually pushes people away rather than bringing people to Jesus, because you're so quick to judge someone that's different than you and lives a different lifestyle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think we just all need to have loving arms, open arms, and welcome everybody in, because that's what Jesus did. And if we're supposed to be Christ-like, then we need to, need to drop the judgments on people. So anyways, that's my two cents. Proverbs 3:5. It's a good one.